So here we are. I believe we're 10 months into this bariatric surgery journey, and I was supposed to be making videos every month, but working and trying to feed the family has taken precedent since I've been able to actually get back outside with no issues. So far, so good. Everything is turning out 10 times better than I could have possibly imagined. And excuse my washing machine. Right now is the only time I have to wash my work clothes. But anyway, with dedication and consistency and hard work, this bariatric journey can turn from something that's terrible and very, very negatively life altering, or it can be something that's very positive and positive life altering, if that makes sense. Y'all know I'm not good with words. In my head I am, but then they come out differently. But anyway, so 3 things I would recommend to keep you having a positive experience after bariatric surgery is number 1, make sure that you are getting your fluids. For me, in the beginning, if you go back and watch my videos, it was very hard for me to keep any type of liquids down. Well, not necessarily down, but to even drink anything at all, because my situation started off very, very badly. Worse than I've seen anybody else's on YouTube discussing their journey. My journey started off, terribly. But the thing that helped me figure out how to get hydrated was drinking hot tea, any type of hot beverages. So once I found out that drinking warm or hot tea was easier to go down than drinking cold water, they changed everything for me. I was able to start getting a better liquid intake, and I was able to get hydrated, you know what I'm saying? And that kept me from dying. So I started drinking 3-4 cups of hot tea, and now it's just regular for me. I can regularly drink water now. I drink almost a gallon a day now. I don't recommend doing that, but I'll tell you why I'm doing it. I think half a gallon for us VSG, gastric bypass, and sleeve patients, half a gallon, if you can, it will suffice. On top of a few cups of warm tea every day, and that's herbal tea, not Lipton iced tea or no shit like that. I'm talking about herbal tea, some yogi or some what's the other one I'm drinking? Yogi or Tazo. So make sure you get you some herbal teas so that you can stay hydrated. The second thing I recommend is walking for 30 minutes to an hour a day. At first, I wasn't able to move as much. So in 30 minutes of me going back to work or being up doing anything strenuous, I was dead. And I would have to rest for 4 or 5 hours. So I couldn't really do anything. Even after I ate, and you know, at that, in the beginning stages, you're barely eating anything. And so even after I would eat, you know, the tiniest amounts of food, I would be exhausted and I couldn't do anything. So after, you know, 3 months, 4 months, I started walking 30 minutes and then an hour, and that walking, and that was every day. And I haven't done it in the last 3 months because it's snowy here in Colorado and it's very cold. So, you know, I've been making an excuse to not get out there and walk. But since losing basically 100 pounds, I'm so cold all the time. Like, even taking my vitamins and everything else that I'm doing, like, I've never been cold like this before, but I'm freezing all the time. So I refuse to go walk outside. Sorry. I do get on the treadmill at the gym though, just not as often as I should because I'm lazy. But I recommend before you start hitting the gym, before you stress yourself out about uh, not losing weight fast enough, don't cry about it if you're not walking, because you're gonna lose weight slower than you want to. But once you start walking, if you can get 30 minutes to an hour in every day, the numbers will start dropping for you. And it's still not going to be as fast as we mentally would like it to be, but it does help and it makes you look good because your body starts slimming down and starts burning those extra calories, even though you do need some of them because we're not eating as much. But once I started walking, I was able to eat more because I don't know how to explain it. I was hungrier and I was able to eat a little bit more because I burnt more calories and somehow maybe I felt like I had more space. But, you know, that walking really helped speed up the process and made me feel good also. The third thing I would recommend is you got to remember to not stuff your face. I still sometimes eat more than I should now that I'm 10 months in. And because the amount of working out that I'm doing, I'm very, very hungry, man. But I get big-headed and I forget that I cannot eat as much as I want to eat. So I'll sit down and try to eat instead of one, piece of chicken breast. I'll try to eat the whole thing, and then I'm beat. You know what I mean? I can't eat nothing else. So I've been eating a lot of fruits, man. My thing is fruits, and I drink like a green drink every day. You know, a scoop of that Bloom or whatever you want. Just get you some of that vegetable green powder and drink a cup of that every day. And that's probably helped change my body so much and help me regulate and digest. And so does the hot tea help you regulate and digest. Like, it's beautiful, man. I'm having the most regular stools, bowel movements I've ever had in my life. Like, I'm feeling beautiful. I feel like shit most of the time, honestly, but because of my hard work, dedication, and consistency, I when I look in the mirror, it pumps me up. I feel beautiful, man. So those are my 3 things I would recommend just in the beginning, right? Make sure that you get your water in. So drink at least 4 cups of hot tea a day. Make sure that you start walking whenever you can. Immediately, the moment you feel all right walking, go for a walk. Even if it's in a circle around your block, do that, and then bring your ass back in the house. And then next time, do 2 circles. You know, do that. Do a circle for a month. The next month, do 2 circles. The month after that, do 3 circles. And then take your ass around the neighborhood and watch how good you feel. It's okay. Don't be lazy. You have to do it. I don't want to hear that shit because you wanted this. This is a journey you chose. Do it right, right? Or you'll go through unnecessary bullshit and get fat again, and that ain't cool. So, and then make sure that you get rid of that old fat person mindset, because I still have it, and I eat too much and I get sick, and I don't get sick like throwing up and stuff unless I eat sweets. So I'm gonna throw that as a bonus. We gotta stop the fucking sweets, and I'm talking to myself too, because now I'm at the point where I'm able to eat again, and because I do the amount of work that I do, and I'm always so hungry. Now I got that sugar thing. Well, I've been had the sugar thing. It didn't go away for some reason, but now that I'm able to actually eat sugar and shit, now I'm fucking up because I'm eating, cake and shit, and it's not like a whole piece of fucking cake, but I shouldn't eat it at all. But then I once I start, I can't stop, and then I'll get to the point where I feel like I'm about to die, and that's bad. And I'm doing that to myself because I still have that fat dude mindset. I just want to eat this fucking this cake and this brownie, and I need these cookies, and it's nuts, man. So and I don't do that every day. I do it every now and then, because I don't keep it in the house. But once I go somewhere or somebody has it and I start, I can't stop. I gotta eat the whole fucking thing, or I gotta eat until I feel like I'm sick. And that's terrible. That is a weak ass mindset, and I have to fix that. And I'm gonna fix that. So the better you look, the better mentally you feel. So I started this journey. I was 270. Right now I'm 289. I'm sorry, 189. But technically I'm 170. But I've put on about 10 pounds of muscle, and I feel like I still feel fat in my head, but everybody is telling me how crazy I'm looking, and that's just because I'm at the gym every 4 days. I used to go every day, but you don't need to go that fucking much, because I ain't trying to I'm very injury prone, so my body can't handle doing strenuous activities like that. Never has been able to. I got very poor fucking genetics, but everything that I have right now, still came from me working hard and really pushing myself as much as I can, not over pushing myself, but as much as I can, so that I can look the way I want to look. So go to the last video, my last bariatric update, and see how I look then, and then come back to this one and let me know if you can see any type of a difference and what you think. So let's get to it. I'm gonna show myself to the world once again, as embarrassed as I am and feel most of the time. It is what it is, and these videos don't get a lot of views, but maybe one day they will. I don't know what the issue is, but I guess when it comes to wanting to take this journey, my video ain't one of the ones people want to click on, so that's alright. I ain't hating on nobody. I just hope whoever is watching my videos is inspired and is encouraged, and leave me comments and shit, with any questions y'all have, and any advice I can give you, I will give you, I'm here, and I've done it. So it ain't like you talking to somebody that is, like I was 3 months in, or right out of surgery, and I could tell you the whole journey, and I could tell you what to do to try to help you have the best 10 months, because that's where I'm at, to avoid all those mistakes I made, so that your 10 months after your journey starts, you surpass me. You know what I mean? So let's see what we look like. So here I am in all my glory, to the world, for the world to see. I still have, some fat here and fat here, but that was bound to happen. But some days I feel bloated. Today I feel bloated as hell, because I don't know why. Some days I feel bloated, but I have to get over it, because I feel fat, but to everybody else, they like, damn, you pumped. When I go to work, they be like, damn, Mr. Mike, you a buff dude, I'm like, okay, as long as you think so, I gotta, start feeling that myself. But this is 10 months in, and I would say 7, let's just say 6 out of those 10 months, this is me walking consistently, getting my protein intake in, getting my green drink, and going to the gym. So, I got a little muscle, I think, and I work out pretty, I'm a man though, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like you guys should do what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna try to like enter into a contest or something, next year maybe. just to see how far I can get myself, because I never looked like this before. You know, I always looked swole, but I never looked, I guess, jacked how I'm looking, apparently. So, you know, this is amazing. I feel good when I look in the mirror. Um, I get out of my negative mindset that I'm still fat, and I say, damn, bro, look at everything you done. You know what I mean? And I do 100 push-ups a day. You know, I go in the gym and I do my sets. You know what I'm saying? And I don't recommend nobody to do what I'm doing unless you're with somebody that can assist you in doing it, like a trainer or a friend that can go with you, so you guys can support each other. Cause I'm beating myself up, you know, and it does take a toll on my body because I be doing too much. But if you can do it, do it. I don't recommend it, but if you can do it, do it, cause you get results if you do it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's on you. I got this bonnet on because I didn't feel like combing my hair, but you know, I didn't experience much hair loss. I did a little bit, but keeping your hair clean and moisturized, and especially us, you know what I mean? We gotta make sure we stay on top of our shit. And everybody else, make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're using minoxidil, whatever the fuck it's called, in your biotin. Take your biotin, you know what I'm saying? And everything, you know, will come back. So I don't have much balding still except for right here, but this is growing back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'm doing all right, man. So I don't know. This has been a real long journey. It's not over, and this is a lifelong journey. It's never going to be over. So my mission right now is to try to figure out what to do with all of this. I'm ashy, but I don't know, bro. Like, I think you kind of gotta maybe do surgery to get rid of this shit. So I may do that, but it's not really that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? So I just don't like seeing it. I want to get rid of this shit. So I'm gonna keep trying to lose. I want to lose like another 10 pounds of body fat, and then we'll see. And that's hard because, you know, you get those stalls. And on some days I stop working out, and then I'm just eating a bunch of bullshit, and I feel it. So if you stay with your shit, then you start seeing the results. But once you get back on the negative path, you maybe I feel it more than you see it, but it does have an effect. So, you know, do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Just don't give up and go back to sticking to those bad habits that we used to have, because what the fuck did you do all this for? And I'm talking to myself too, you know? So hopefully, you know, y'all are proud of me and watching Papa's journey, you know, and we're doing what we got to do to get to where we want to be. You understand? So I just wanted to make another update video to let y'all see how far I have come. If you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment, and I'll be more than happy to answer those. If you want video form, let me know. Hey, can you make a video about this? I'll make a video about it. If you just want me to, you know, give you some encouragement, let me know, and I'll give you some encouragement. Don't hesitate to let me know what you need, and we'll try to help each other out. You feel me? If you got any advice for me, as far as bodybuilding, and because I'm not able to do much, because I still have some pain, like when I'm trying to do crunches and shit, so I'm not able to work this muscle as much. So I don't know, I have to figure something out for that, but that shouldn't be too much work. But I don't know, leave me a comment and some encouragement. I appreciate you guys for watching, and don't know when I'll make another video, but we'll see you next time. Peace.